Someone is afraid to help you because they know you will blow up. Yes, sir. Let me say it louder for my chosen ones in the back. Listen, family, someone is afraid to help you because they know you will blow up. I need somebody to drop in the comments and say I have undeniable talent. Yes, sir. Make sure you drop in the comments, family, and say I have undeniable talent. See, I need you to realize something. You got the stuff. You got that it factor. And you have more than just dormant ability. Okay? And people can see it. Oftentimes, y'all, people can see what we have before we can see it. Have you ever seen a beautiful girl, right, or a beautiful woman who is obviously drop dead gorgeous, but around her friends or around other guys, around people just in general, she carry herself as if she's not who she is. It happens all the time. I'm not being funny. Maybe you've seen this guy, this man who's successful, maybe have money, or just maybe a handsome guy, but he acts still with a certain level of insecurity. Okay? Well, these individuals are who they are. He is who he is. But since he don't know that he is who he is, other people are able to see that he is who he is or she is who she is. It makes sense of what I'm saying, y'all. Sometimes people can see that you are handsome as a man. You are beautiful as a woman. You are successful, male or female. The point is, y'all, is that they're going to be afraid to help you, right? Because they know with the right amount of attention you taking off, the right amount of button pushers, you're going to the next level, the right amount of support, you're going to be promoted. They know this. So they hope that you stay in the place of or mindset of insecurity, uncertainty, not knowing who you are, not knowing that you can be great, special. I want you to understand something. The fact that they are afraid to help you should give you more of a in your attitude. Not to say you should be cocky, but it should be reassurance that you are who you are, right? Listen, y'all, Devin Hester was one of the best punt return and kick return men that we've ever seen, right? Outside of Tyreek Hill, and there's other people too who have been, but off the top of my mind, I think of Tyreek Hill and I think of Devin Hester, Deion Sanders too, by the way. But Devin Hester was known for, hey, don't kick it to him. Don't kick it to him. The reason why that was the case was because he was a threat. They was afraid. They knew that he would take it to the house. They knew that he would get a touchdown. Easy, right? So it's a compliment when they don't want to kick it to you. It's a compliment when they don't want to help you. It's a compliment when they don't want to give you the plug or give you the connection. It's a compliment. They are afraid to help you because they know that you're going to blow up. So that just tells you it's only a matter of time, right? Somebody drop in the comments and say it's only a matter of time. Yes, sir. Make sure you drop in the comments, family, and say it's only a matter of time, all right? But let's go ahead and get directly into this video, y'all, okay? Make sure y'all leave a thumbs up on this video as well as subscribe to the channel. Be sure to ring my bell so you can be notified after every single video I post. And yes, y'all, this is the third video of today. After this fast, y'all, I've just been a little bit more refreshed, okay? And I've been having a lot more downloads, so I had to go ahead and throw them out there today, y'all, all right? But with that being said, family, we're going to go ahead and get directly into this video. Yes, we are right here in front of the legendary Gray Couch. Anytime I am in front of the legendary Gray Couch, y'all, something legendary gonna be said, and that's just how they go. But let's get right into it, y'all. So number one is gonna be this right here for me. They see your potential, okay? They see your potential. This is why a lot of people who are afraid to help, those who are talented, those who have a high level of skill set, they have a gift, those who are powerful, they are afraid to help them because they know that they will blow up. You got to think about this, y'all. these people don't have as much talent as you. They don't have as much, of a skill set as you do. And maybe they do have talent, a skill set, and a gift, but maybe they don't have the same level of it that you have. So what they do is, since they are in a higher position, or since they have more to offer at the time, they may try to keep you hostage, or keep you in a box, or keep you from walking inside the door. So what they gonna do is slam it directly in front of your face. But oftentimes, y'all, those who are destined either bust it down or they come through the back door, right? Somebody drop in the comments and say, I'm coming regardless. Pause. Make sure you drop in the comments, family, and say, I'm coming regardless. Pause. But the point is that if you have potential, regardless if you don't see it, right, or if you do, they see it and they're going to try to block you. They will not help you. Sometimes, y'all, you may see certain people, whether it's in the music industry, the movie industry, sports. It can even be something as basic as a warehouse job. They may see your potential and see how good you can be. They may see the level that you can go to or excel to, right? But they still won't help you. They won't mentor you. They won't give you advice. They won't give you that small little nugget that's going to take you to the next level. They're preying on your downfall, actually. They hope that you don't get it, right? You're the type of person who study and observe and learn and watch. They know that. That's why they don't do too much in front of you. Makes sense of what I'm saying, y'all? They see your potential. Let's just say if you are a singer/songwriter, you dope. You got a nice voice. You go soprano, you go alto, tenor, baritone, right? So you got that on lock. Then your penmanship is crazy. You got a nice pen game, right? It's not to say you can't learn or be taught. You're very coachable. But the fact that you are where you are as a singer-songwriter, as a beginner, you're going off of a gift. They like, oh, no. Oh, no. Just imagine when they get fully developed, they're going to make me look like a pipsqueak. I can't help them, sing better. I'm not going to be their vocal coach. I'm not going to give them, tips on how to write better records. I'm going to stay back. I'm going to stay on the low. So they would not be able to blow up. I'm going to try to keep them held captive. I'm going to keep them stagnant, right? Understand something, y'all. They're only doing this because they see your potential. You ever notice how they help other people who can't really do nothing? They help other people and congratulate other people who are mediocre and average. Yeah, it's because they don't have potential to get past them. So guess what? I can help you as long as you're not going to be the one to take my spot, take my job. See, they see that you have potential to take their spot, take their job, take their position. You got potential for a whole lot, right? And that's why they hold out on information and advice. Number 2, it's going to be this right here, y'all. They don't want to pass the torch. They don't want to pass the torch. Some people want to be King Tut forever. Some people want to be the top dog forever. Some people want to be the one who can lead forever. They are the ones who can pay for everything forever. They are the ones who everybody need forever. They don't want to pass the torch. They want to be talked about all the time. They want to be in front news, front headlines all the time. Why? Because they don't want to pass the torch. This reminds me of athletes who come out of retirement, right? Athletes who come out of retirement. See, when a person come out of retirement, they're basically saying that, hey, you know what? I know there's some youngins out there who may be better than me, right? But I still want to come out to let them know that I'm still in charge. I don't want to pass the torch. We've seen this with Michael Jordan when he went to the Wizards. We're seeing this with, what's her name, y'all? Layla Ali. She supposed to be fighting Clarissa Shields. Yeah, coming out of retirement, don't want to pass the torch. You had your time. You had your era. Somebody drop that down below in the comments. You had your time. They had their period. They had their moment. And the funny thing is, y'all, is that whenever they had their moment, they went against somebody else. When they were the underdog, They went against somebody else who was the top dog, and they had the same mentality. Why you hating on me? I'm just young. I'm just trying to do the best that I can. I'm just chasing my dream. And now they're turning around and doing the same thing that other people did to them. Hurt people, hurt people. I mean, even if you look at the Nicki Minaj and Cardi B situation, same thing, right? Nicki Minaj came in the game and, her and Lil Kim was beefing. Off the rip, everybody looked at Lil Kim as a hater. Now Cardi B is the top dog in the women, rap industry. And Nicki Minaj is hating on Cardi B. Everybody looking at Nicki Minaj like, you a hater. It's always going to be somebody else who's the new one and who's the old one. It's always going to be somebody who's the top dog and who's the underdog. It's always going to be that. So when people come out of retirement or when people don't want to pass the torch, it just shows that they are afraid for that new person to get the same notoriety, publicity, shine, and just do that they are deserving of and that what they have received in the past, right? Number 3 is going to be this right here, y'all. Your future is bright, all right? Your future is bright. I need y'all to understand something. I said this earlier in the video, and I'm going to say it once again. People can see who you are sometimes before you can even see or notice who you are. People can feel and sense what you have to bring to the table before you can even feel or sense what you have to bring to the table. When your future is bright, y'all, it shows. You can tell just by listening to an artist, a rapper, singer, if they have potential to blow up before they even give you the full thing. Just a little sample will let you know. If you take a young student who's smart, who's intelligent, and you take them from kindergarten, elementary, middle school, on up, you can tell that they have a bright future because they're going to typically do more than all the other kids. They're not average. Somebody drop that down below in the comments. I'm not average. And people can feel and sense when you are not average. People can feel and sense when you're not doing or operating at the same standard of life that they are operating and moving on. You don't navigate the same. You don't do the same things that they do. Your work ethic is different. Your patterns are different. Your routine is different. You have a different mindset. Therefore, it shows how bright your future is, right? Whether that's you going to college, whether that's you owning a business, whether that's you making it in an industry, whether that is you becoming, a star somewhere, your future is very bright and it shows, right? People can see that. That's why they are afraid to help you. They're like, well, he already got a bright future. I don't want to help. I don't want to contribute to that. She already got a bright future. I don't want to help. I don't want to contribute to that. But a person who's not afraid of your success or afraid of your talents and gifts, afraid that you're going to get past them, will help you. Those who are not insecure and uncertain of who they are will not be afraid to help you. And those people do exist. Let's make it clear. Those people do exist. It's just far and few in between. Number 4 is going to be this right here, y'all. They want to be the only one. They want to be the only one, y'all. Some people don't want to see other people who know the same thing that they know, right? Martial arts. Some people want to be the only martial artist out here in this room. Well, in a room. Y'all get what I'm saying. Some people want to be the only, famous person in the room. Literally. This is a real thing. A lot of celebrities don't like being in the same room with other celebrities. They want to shine. They want to, I want their attention. I want everybody to know me. I want my entourage to have the shine. I want my entourage to have the attention. I need it all on me. That's why some celebrities move. As soon as another celebrity come in and they know they got more star power, I'm going to go ahead and get up out of here. I'll see y'all next time, right? They want to be the only one. They want to be the only one who's beautiful. A lot of girls are like that, right? I'm going to hang around mediocre girls because I want to be the only one. Some guys, I want to be the only one who got the most money, who got the best car, who got the best looking girl. Yeah, I want to be the only one. I was just watching the movie on Disney Channel, y'all. right? I know y'all can laugh at me if you want to, but I'm a Disney head. I really love watching it. Watching like the '90s Disney movies and early 2000s, right? But anyway, it's a movie called Now You See It, right? And it's about these teen or kid magicians, but one of them happened to be a real wizard. But one of the judges or the higher ups knew that he was a wizard, but the other guy didn't know that he was a wizard, the younger guy, right? And so what the older guy decided to do was put a ring on his finger and control his powers. And soon he was going to drain him for all his powers, right? Long story short, he ended up realizing what his intentions were. And he was able to get someone to take the ring off his finger. And, he went on and lived happily ever after. Y'all know how those movies go. But the point that I'm making is that the other guy who was a wizard was okay with all the fake magicians and the fake illusionists. He was okay with that. But when he seen somebody else who was a wizard just like him, it was a problem. He wanted to be the only one. I don't want to be around somebody else who know what I know and who can do it possibly better than me. No, that's what I mean by they want to be the only one. He could have helped that young brother. He could have gave him advice, information. He could have mentored him. No, he didn't want to do that. The reason why is because he wanted to be the only one. I want to be the best and the only. All right? And the last. Number 5 is going to be this right here, y'all. Last thing, you're not a part of the circle. All right? You are not a part of the circle. I'm going to just say it like this, y'all. When it comes to the YouTube industry, because it's an industry too, y'all, right? When it comes to the music industry, when it comes to the movie industry, culinary industry, the industry period, we have what we call cliques, right? They have what we call cliques. And it's just like school. You got the nerds, you have the gothic people, you got the popular cool people, the jocks, and you got the pretty girls, and you got the people who just the weird people. I mean, the list goes on. That's how it operates, y'all, in these industries. And if you are not a part of the clique, if you are not a part of the circle, then sometimes you get left out. A lot of times you get left out, right? See, who you know gets you inside the door, but what you know keep you on the inside of that door. Let me say it once again, y'all. Who you know keeps you, or who you know gets you on the inside of the door, and what you know keeps you on the inside of that door. And so what I'm saying, y'all, is that if you're not a part of the circle, some people will not help you. They know that you got potential to blow up, but they are afraid to help you because you're not a part of the circle. All right? Y'all, when I was going to school at my college, y'all know the college I went to, the Art Institute of Atlanta, okay? They had this thing called the union. Well, they actually didn't have it, but they introduced us to the union. And the union was a place where you would have like a guaranteed job, right? But you had to get in. It was like so many different things you had to do. You had to have, I think, a certain amount of hours of doing audio production work. You had to, do this application, and you had to, it was like a whole process. But once you were in, you will guarantee always have a job. You will always be working. I don't care if you was a production assistant. I don't care if you was the boom operator. I don't care if you was the sound engineer, the mixer. I don't care what it was. You will always have a job. Well, that's how it was explained to me, right? You would typically have a job. Well, the thing is, y'all, if you don't get into that union, sorry about that. You ain't gonna have no job. The union, look out for the union. It's the group. And if you don't get inside the union, then you don't get the benefits of the group. So what I'm saying, y'all, is that that's another reason why some people won't help you, because you're not a part of the clique. You're not a part of the circle. That makes sense, y'all? Drop in the comments and let me know. But we'll go ahead and do this recap, and then we'll get up out of here. So number 1, y'all, they see your potential. Number 2, they don't want to pass the torch. Number 3, your future is bright. Number 4, they want to be the only one. And number 5, y'all, you're not a part of the circle. It is what it is, y'all. And it's okay. Build your own table. Somebody drop that down below in the comments. Build your own table. It is what it is. But family, y'all already know how we do. Make sure y'all go over to the Rich Mentality Academy. Join the membership. Go meet your tribe. Y'all can book a one-on-one session with your boy. Okay, if you want to talk to me directly. All right. Relationships, finances, business, how you feel, advice, whatever, y'all. I got your back. You can also get you a Yes Sir t-shirt, as well as check out any one of my books. But I'm going to catch y'all in the next video. Keep a rich mentality. Peace.